Hi Scorpio, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. And this is your monthly forecast for November 2012. Happy birthday, Scorpios. We have quite a planetary movement happening this month. We have Sun and Mars that are active. We have two eclipses, a solar and a lunar eclipse. We also have a Mercury retrograde. We have the lovely sun that is there in your sign. I think a lot of you would still be reeling under the Saturn energy that has come into your sign since the last month. Saturn has moved into your first house, and it is going to be quite I would say, a phenomenal year. The next 2.5 years are going to be sort of removing the layers of yourself, if one were to put it that way. We also have a Mercury that is going retrograde between the 2nd and the 26th. And Mercury retrograde speaks about communication going awry. Try and be very careful about your written and your spoken communication, be it through SMSs, be it through emails. Also, avoid signing contracts at this point of time, Scorpions. It's also not a great time to be finalizing or I would say negotiating on a work or a project. So while you could be discussing it, I would say leave the money's bit of it if you can avoid it. However, if you must sign the papers, ensure that you have read the fine print and all the clauses very carefully. It is also not a great time to be planning long trips. Mercury also rules travel, so some amount of plans could get delayed, causing some frustration. So do watch out for that. We have a fantastic solar eclipse in your month again on the 13th, Scorpios, and this is going to be focusing on your self esteem, what it is that you want out of life, what is it that makes you happy, what is it that you value in life. I think a lot of me questions are going to be asked, and this is a trend, like I said, starting from last month, from 5th of October is when Saturn got into your first sign, and the solar eclipse is just going to enhance this aspect again, wherein that you are going to be asking some very hard questions, not just of yourself but also of other people who are closest to you. Try and make best use of this planetary shift, Scorpios, I think, but also the trick somewhere is to bend, not to break. Try not to get into control issues, try not to get into power struggles, especially in personal relationships. Try not to push the other person by means that are underhand, that are that serve you no good. Try not to be manipulated, Scorpios. It will not take you very far. We have Neptune that is moving into your fifth house, and Neptune is a planet of inspiration. Neptune is a planet of compassion, and also it's a very dreamy and a hazy planet. And moving it into your fifth house, which is all about love, romance, creativity, and children. It's a lovely place for Neptune to be with. Neptune loves being in the fifth house. However, try not to get too swayed by emotions, try not to get too engulfed, even if they are, I would say, fresh encounters of people whom you meet all of a sudden and you think that, oh God, where have you been my entire life and I need to be spending my life with you. Try not to do that. It could just be something very temporary. So, also what Neptune does is that it does not give clarity. It's quite hazy. Around the Neptunian time, everything seems very nice and soft, and you feel as if you're in a nice fluffy cloud, and yet you can't see things very clearly. So try not to take or try not to commit during Neptune transit. We have a lovely lunar eclipse that is there on the 28th, and it is happening in Gemini, and it is going to be transiting your 8th house. This speaks about security, it speaks about joint resources, it also indicates that you could be receiving a gift or an inheritance from somebody. That's a lovely thing. There could also be a phenomenal change overall in how you think, Scorpios. I think, like I said, in any case, no surprises with the Saturn moving into your first house. A lot of you are going to be doing a a self polishing exercise. There's going to be letting go a lot of dead wood. There's going to be, and also I think the dead wood also, besides the closest relationship, also has some amount of your good friends, your fair weather friends. So you are going to be doing a lot of cleaning process, and I think that's nice. A lot of you may not like it, especially if you're younger and you're really into the social circuit, but it'll do you good. End of the month, however, passions, the last week of November, passions, emotions could run a bit high. Try not to be reactive, try not to get into again a manipulative and into a very controlling space, Scorpios. Just stay fluid, keep your head down and do what you're supposed to be doing. So overall, a lovely month, Scorpios. Have a great month and have a lovely and a beautiful Diwali. I'll see you again in December, and thank you so much for watching.